Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys and Collectibles. And today, well, we're looking at something that is now quite old, has become very, very collectible, and is pretty much impossible to find anywhere in any condition. We are looking at the Rye release of the limited edition Aliens Filmcell, which was the one that featured Ripley and the little girl, which has been labelled as Ripley Motherhood, and it was a limited edition number of only 500 pieces worldwide, and it's based on the 1986 science fiction action film of the name of Aliens, obviously, and it was written and directed by James Cameron, and it's the sequel to the 1979 science fiction horror film Alien, and the second film in the Alien franchise. I don't know how many there's been now, but there's been so many crossover films of Aliens and redone and backwards and forwards, so I don't know how many's in the franchise completely, but this was the second movie in the series, and set in the second one in the timeline, I would imagine. It is set in the far future, and it stars Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley, who was the sole survivor of the alien attack on a ship in the original movie, and she is the only one that reprises her role for the second movie. So the story goes, Ripley has been in a state of stasis hibernation for 57 years since she destroyed her ship, the Nostromo, together with the alien that had infiltrated and destroyed and butchered her crew. She was a sole survivor, obviously, and she was found 57 years on when her shuttle was discovered out in space. 57 years later, the planet where they found the egg, the alien egg, has been colonized, and there's a vast colony now living there. However, the colony has lost contact with the homeland, so a group of mercenaries together with Ripley are sent to discover what has happened to the planet, and there they find the whole colony had been taken over by the aliens, or been eaten by the aliens, or what have you, butchered by the aliens, and there's a few of them that are impregnated with the alien spawn to give birth to new aliens. So anyway, eventually Ripley manages to destroy the colony and the mother alien and the eggs and so on, and escape with the little girl pictured in this image. Okay, so this is that Filmcell from that particular movie. And you can see there's that image of Ripley as portrayed by Sigourney Weaver and the little girl, which she's holding while she's shooting at the alien. And on the right hand side you can see the film strip inside that little slot there. There's 4 little images of the strip, and it says Aliens Original Filmcell Limited Edition of number 66 of only 500 pieces worldwide. So very, very low numbers and very, very collectible, this particular item. Okay, before we have a good look at the cell, let's turn it round and have a look at what's printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the frame around the back, and there you can see you've got the certificate of authenticity by Rye by Post, and it says Rye by Post Limited guarantee this limited presentation as per plaque on this display to contain a genuine piece of film, and it's signed by Vic Underwood, who was a managing director of Rye by Post at the time. And then you can see it's got the hook at the top there for you to hang your Filmcell and display it as necessary. Okay, that's the back, not much more to see. What I will do though is I'll just bring that forward. Perhaps if I get some light behind it, we can actually see the Filmcell a little bit better from this side. I'll try and zoom in. Get a little bit more light up there. And there you can see the 4 Filmcells, or the 4 frames, I should say, of the Filmcell. I think that's going to be the best way we can see it, is by looking at the light at the top there. Okay, well, that's the back side of it. Let's turn it round and have a look from the front. Turn the frame back round to the front. I just wanted to try and get some light behind it so we can actually see the frame the right way up. And there you can see it's perhaps a little bit better. I don't want to take it out of focus, but you can see there's four of those frames there, each featuring Ripley and the alien. So that's the 4 original film frames there. And if you just zoom into the plaque there, sorry about the reflection. I'm trying to, perhaps if we dim the lights, will that be any better? No, it's even worse. So I'm going to keep the lights on to try and keep the reflection down as much as possible. But there it says Aliens, original film sale, limited edition, number 66 of 500 worldwide. So let's zoom back out again. And there we can see the frame. Let's just get some sizes very quickly. So this particular frame size, we're looking at 28 centimeters in length, as you can see. And in height wise, we are looking at about 23 centimeters in height. The film cell is 8 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters, and the picture of Ripley and the little girl, I can't remember her name actually, is 9 centimeters wide by 13 centimeters tall, and that is Sigourney Weaver as she was in the movie. She was quite young at the time of this second film. There we are, and the little girl, I can't imagine what age the little girl is nowadays, because we're talking 1986 when this film was released. Incidentally, the budget for the film was $18.5 million, and at the box office it's taken between 131 and 183 million dollars. So it was very, very popular, hence the reason why they've continued to make alien films, because of the popularity and obviously because of the money that they earn. Okay, so now you're going to say to me, well, how well did this film sale do when it was released? Well, it was a very limited edition number. There was only 500 pieces made worldwide, and this particular one being 66, so it's a fairly low number. Well, I'm assuming that they sold very, very quickly. I'm guessing that would be the case, because you just can't find these for love or money anywhere. So I imagine the 500 were sold worldwide and gone, finished, that's it. I did have a look on the internet to see if I could find any of these, and I couldn't find any anywhere. So there was obviously other film sales by different companies, different numbers, different quantities, different types. But this particular range, from Rye of only 500 pieces, I couldn't find any. So it's obviously a very rare one, difficult to find, and it must have sold out and done the job that they intended for it to do. So no, to answer the next question, as we move forward to 2025, no, this particular one doesn't appear on any of the platforms. So I did hunt around, I couldn't find any versions of this particular film sale anywhere. So quite a rare beast, I would say, and quite impossible to find these days. Now this particular one was part of a collection that we bought from a shop that had closed down. There was quite a collection of film sales that were unsold, and this particular one was amongst them. There was this one, there was some Matrix ones, there was some Terminator ones, and there was a few others that obviously didn't get sold at the time and were put into the stock room and never came back out. So I don't know how long they've been in the shop for. I don't know why they didn't sell. I had no idea why they were left in the stock room, but fortunate for us, they were, and we are making all those film sales available to our customers on the MySuch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many, many other vintage film sales. And many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Whoa, if I can say that. My words are getting very confused today. Yeah, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos and onto the website every single day. Multiple videos and multiple listings every day, and this is something you're not going to want to miss. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you enjoy reviewing this wonderful vintage Aliens collectible film sale with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.